Meji by yours truly. Book 1, Chapter 1. A yellow moon shimmered above Seisu land, casting its hue across the rolling grasslands. Atop a low rise overlooking the Kojo River, the inhabitants of Nkosi Dengane's Umuzi attempted to sleep despite the unusually bright night. Restless cattle crooned at the sky, their wild brethren answering with agitated tones. Dry season had come early and pushed away the shroud of moisture obscuring the stars in the expansive sky. Soon it would be time for the Seisu to pick up their shields and assegais and march against their enemies. Dry season was war season, and the Seisu had a way with war. The sound of cowbells and drums exploded from the royal compound beyond the cattle pen. Royal messengers dashed among the huts with wavering torches, their voices filled with excitement. The day the Seisu waited for was finally at hand. Nkosi Dengane's great wife Shani was in labor. Dengane squatted outside the birthing hut, his mind in turmoil. Every scream sent a wave of fear racing through him. Though his other wives had borne him many children, this would be Shani's first and his most glorious. This child, this boy, would be his successor. Dengane took great pains to make sure he did nothing to offend the spirits during the pregnancy, lest they curse Shani's unborn child. He spent many nights awake imagining how he would raise his heir, teaching him the ways of the Seisu warrior and the secrets of the Nkosi. By the time he was of age, the elders of the tribe would dare not select anyone else to succeed him. He would be by far the most capable leader of leading the Seisu to future greatness. A strange cry escaped the hut. Dengane jumped to his feet and ran to the entrance. A hand reached out and stopped him. No man, not even the Nkosi, was allowed into the birthing hut. Tembele, Shani's maid, emerged. "Send for Malugo," she said urgently. "Something is wrong." Dengane turned to his bodyguards and pointed to a young warrior leaning against his spear. "Zinzele, go find Malugo and bring him here quickly," he ordered. He turned back to Tembele. "Is the baby in trouble?" "I do not know," Tembele replied. "Only Malugo can answer that question." Zinzele returned with Malugo. The medicine priest wore one of his many masks, his mayembe clutched in his bony right hand. His brown eyes locked on Dengane, and the Nkosi took a step away. He did well to hide his fear of the old priest before the warriors, though he knew his facade did not fool Malugo. The priest gestured toward the hut. Dengane pulled aside the cloth covering the entrance, careful not to look. Malugo entered, and Dengane quickly let go of the cloth. Dengane crouched beside the entrance, rocking back and forth on his heels as he offered his prayers to Nkulu. His son was being born, and the turmoil inside sent his stomach churning in pain. Every scream sent him reeling more. Any more, and he would have to send his worries away. He must not show weakness, no matter how much he felt it. Shani screamed again, pulling Dengane to his feet. He rushed into the hut, his heart pounding like a celebration drum. 3 faces met his: the cowering gaze of the midwife, the scowl of Malugo, and the exhausted smile of Shani. Dengane smiled, until he saw what his wife held. Shani had given birth to twins. "You are cursed," Malugo said. "You prayed for sons, and Nkulu has given them to you." The joy faded from Shani's eyes. "What does he mean, Dengane? What is he saying?" Tembele placed a cool rag on Shani's forehead. "Calm yourself, my queen. Do not worry." "Twins are an abomination, a bad omen to the tribe," Malugo announced. "They must die." "No!" Shani screamed. She clutched her crying babies close to her breast. "They are my sons." Her desperate eyes sought Dengane. "You cannot let him do this." Dengane looked away from his great wife and glared at Malugo. What the priest said was true, but he would not be denied a son. The thought of not having an heir overwhelmed his fear. My sons will not die, he declared. Malugo held his magembe out to Dengane, the ornate spirit-filled animal horn inches from the Nkosi's face. You are a fool, Malugo replied. You stand here naked before Nkulu and deny his will for your own vanity. The Sesu chose you to lead us for your strength and wisdom, and you return our favor by damning our souls. Be quiet, old man, Dengane spat. Do you read the mind of the eye now? Despite his anger, he felt Malugo's words. The Sesu followed him as long as he protected them in their beliefs. No, Dengane, I do not know the mysteries of the eye, but I do know the heart of the Sesu. Malugo shook his miembe and let it drop to his side. Dengane felt trapped. He looked into Shani's terrified eyes, at his sons searching for their mother's breast, at the ancient wisdom carved in Malugo's face. He could not deny the Sesu, yet he could not deny Shani and himself. Will the spirits be satisfied with one? He asked. Dengane, no, Shani exclaimed. Nkulu's favor is not open for barter, Malugo warned. This is no barter. Take one of the boys. The other shall live as I please. Malugo glared at Dengane, then stormed from the birthing hut. Shani did not give up so easily. You can't do this, Dengane. These are our children. Dengane gazed into Shani's damp eyes, his face set hard. Over the years he had given in to his sweet flower many times. Now there was no room to give. Shani, you must try to understand. This is a terrible but necessary thing. I have already asked too much when it comes to your wishes. I cannot ask any more. It is so easy for you, Shani said. You did not carry them. You did not feel your body grow plump with life. 2 lives. You did not feel the love grows well. You're not the only one grieving, Dengane said. But Sesu ways are strict and necessary, just as those of your people. The Moana do not kill their twins, Shani snapped. But the Sesu do, Dengane replied. Shani looked away from Dengane. For a long moment they were both silent. Then finally Shani spoke. I will do as you wish, but I will choose which child will live. Dengane nodded his head, relieved to be released from such a burden. He stood to leave the hut, but Shani raised her hand. I want 1 week to make my decision. It must be tonight. Dengane's voice was stern. Shani's eyes narrowed. Her small mouth formed a rigid line as she spoke. My son will not die a stranger to me. If he does, I will too. Dengane's hard look softened with fear. Whatever you wish. I will see no one except Husani and Tumbele. No one, Dengane replied. But if you choose which one to keep, I will choose his name. Shani lowered her head. As you wish, my husband. Dengane turned and left the hut. Malugo waited as he emerged. Where is the child? Malugo asked. You will have him soon enough, Dengane replied. Malugo scowled, spun, and stomped away muttering. Dengane refrained from imagining what curses the medicine priest weaved against him. His first priority was to fulfill Shani's demands. He summoned Zenzele once again. Bring Husani to me, he ordered. Zenzele ran into the darkness and returned quickly with Husani. Shani's personal bodyguard was a tall, broad man, characteristic of the Moana. He carried a shield and short spear, his hair cropped short in the Moana style. His clothes were Moana as well, green pants that ended at his thick calves and a loose-fitting shirt with long sleeves of the same hue. There was no doubt where his loyalties lay. The Great Wife has asked that you stand guard of her during her recovery, Dengane said to Husani. No one is to enter or leave except you or Tumbele. Husani nodded in acknowledgement. With that, Dengane turned away and went to his umuzi. Husani, Shani called out. Are you there? Yes, Nkosa. Enter, please. The warrior stooped low and entered the birthing hut. Shani sat in the background, cradling her babies. She looked up, then struggled to her feet. "My queen," Tumbele exclaimed. "You mustn't." "Help me," Shani demanded. Tumbele went to Shani and helped her to her feet. Shani swayed, the pain burning through her loins as she stood. Tumbele grabbed her. "Please, Nkosa, you must rest." Shani looked past Tumbele to Husani. "You have always been faithful to me." Husani's eyes narrowed. "What do you wish, my Nkosa?" Shani looked at them both, the fear radiating from Tumbele's timid eyes, the strength of Husani's stare. They would do anything she asked, each for their own reason. But they would do it. She handed the twins to Tumbele. "Take them," she said. "This is Ata, and this is Atsu. Tonight you will take them to Moena land." Fear took hold of Tumbele's face. "We cannot do this." "It is what our queen wishes," Husani said, reminding Tumbele of her first loyalties. Tumbele paced. "We'll be caught. Ngani will kill us all." "You must leave tonight," Shani said, ignoring Tumbele's comments. "Ngani will not visit this hut for 1 week, nor will anyone else." "Not even Malugo?" Husani asked. "Especially not Malugo." Shani saw the concern in Husani's eyes. "I will be fine. I have enough food. All I need is rest." "And after 1 week?" "That is in Olodumare's hands," she replied. "Now go. Take my sons to our people." Husani bowed and went for the hut entrance. Tumbele did not move. Her eyes pleaded with Shani, but the Nkosa was unmoved. "Come, sister," Husani urged. "We waste precious time." Tumbele gave Shani one more glance, then hurried out of the hut, Husani close behind. Shani stared for a moment where Tumbele stood holding her babies in her trembling hands. She could not cry or mourn, for the fatigue finally overcame her, and she collapsed where she stood. And that was the first part of Meji. Meji is now for sale these last 2 days of the month, as we still celebrate the 15th anniversary of MV Media. I hope you guys enjoyed my short impromptu reading. I hope you found it interesting, and for those of you who haven't read Meji, I hope you'll take the opportunity to take a look at the book. It's available as a paperback, as a hardcover, and as a ebook. So hey, again, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope you take a look at the books. I hope you have enjoyed what we produce at MV Media, and I hope you continue to support us. Y'all take care. Peace.